Hi everyone, my name is Svetozar and that's Amilingo. Today we're gonna discuss a very interesting topic. All of our topics are interesting, but today is especially important because we're gonna talk about friends and friendship. I guess everyone has got a friends, close friends maybe. So that'll be the topic of our discussion tonight. As usual, I'm gonna wait for students to come and we will start. Meanwhile, let me prepare my documents. Well, my cat is at the balcony saying something. Okay, hello Evgeny. Amilingo.
Hi, Svetozar.
What's up? What's new with you?
What's new with me?
Yeah, tell me something interesting. And by the way, remember I asked you to prepare kind of a piece of news every time. So are you ready with a piece of news?
The piece of news. Okay.
Yes.
Let me think of it. What's new? I bought a new air conditioner.
A new air conditioner. My congratulations. Okay. Well, what's happened to the old one?
I don't know. It stopped working for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have a new one, and finally I can breathe fresh air and more cold air.
I see. Well, but I guess then the weather in Kiev isn't that cold now, is it?
Yeah, for the last 2 days, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Cold, but still, the reason I bought it is that because I have a building construction right next to my apartment, and when I open the balcony, the air is not so fresh. I don't know.
Okay.
Even though there is a lake right next to my house, still there is no good. So I decided to buy it.
Okay. Do you ever swim in that lake?
What?
Do you ever? As far as I got to there is a lake.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever swim in the lake?
No, I consider it to be not so clean as yeah.
Well, but it's when it's very hot, you can do that.
Yeah, but the thing
matters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I see. Okay, good. Thanks. Well, there's good. Well, the piece of news that you bought a new air conditioner. Good. Well, hello to Alec, people, Dmitry, and Valentina. Hello to you. How are you feeling, guys? Dmitry?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm great, thank you. Have you got any pieces of news? Well, I don't know, you did some classes, but we discussed last time a kind of a rule. Rule number 1, don't consult dictionary when trying to understand that or the term. And rule number 2 was to be ready with a little piece of news every time when you come into class. It can be related to anything, just anything you wish, but still you should be ready. So are you ready with a piece of news, Dima?
Yeah, of course. Today have I one little news. Actually, it's my news. Today I spoke with my boss because I'm from Lugansk and my factory continues work, but in another city of Ukraine, and they told me that I can go to the Dnipropetrovsk and continue work.
You continue what?
Work.
Work to work.
Yeah, man, that is good news for me.
Okay, so there is a good piece of news, I guess. So my congratulations. I have a possibility to go and work there. Okay, I see. So when are you gonna go there?
I think I'm going here in today.
You mean tonight after the class of English?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how will you go there? By bus?
Train.
I see. Okay. And so what time do you have a train?
What?
At what time do you have a train? Departure time. Time of the departure of the train of yours.
2 a.m.
a.m. Okay, that will be at night. I see. Okay. So anyway, and where are you gonna live there? Have you got a place to live there?
Yeah, my employer.
They provide you with the place to live.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you for your piece of news. Well, hello to other guys. Althea has come. Well, hello Althea, how are you feeling today?
Fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm great, thank you. Have you got any piece of news?
Sorry?
Are you ready with a piece of news? I guess you were present at the class when I explained rule number 2, that everyone had to prepare a piece of news.
I haven't any interesting.
Well, sure, that will be more interesting to hear some pieces of news of extraordinary character or something like that, but it can be anything, but I don't really want to hear these answers like, nothing new, I know, not much. Well, I like to listen to something, you know, that happens in your life, in the world in general. So what can you tell us?
This week was very heavy for me.
Well, today
I have a great deal.
Today is Wednesday, I guess, isn't it?
Sorry, I can't hear.
What day is it? It's Wednesday today. What day is it today? It's Wednesday, right?
Today, yes.
If I'm mistaken. So, and you say that today, this week.
I mean last week. Last week.
Okay, I thought the week was over already. So last week was really hard for you. Why was it hard?
I have a lot of work.
Had a lot of work to do. I see.
Yes. And, I must do it at last in this week. A lot of them. I can't do it. I couldn't at the last week.
Yeah, I see. Well, are you gonna change your work? I do have an intention to change your work.
No.
No, you're not?
No.
You like your job, don't you?
Yes. Just now, yes, I like.
Now you like your job, okay, I see. Well, so your last week was really hot and difficult to cope with, and this week is also kind of a hard. Well, hold on, good luck. I wish you to have less work and just try to cope with all the tasks you are given. Thanks, everybody. Hello to you. How are you feeling today? Valentina?
Hello.
Nice.
I feel fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. Okay. What news have you got? Just a little piece of news, but it should be a piece.
I have bad news because I had a competition 3 days ago, and it was unhappy competition for me.
Don't worry, don't get upset.
We were third in team competition, but in individual competition I had bad results.
Anyway, you know, what is more important is not the final result, but the participation. Usually they say this way. Of course, it's nice, it's inspiring when you get the first prize and the second or maybe the third. But anyway, don't give up. It's something you like to do, so just enjoy the process, enjoy the participation, okay? And don't get upset. Well, next time will be yours. Just keep on working. Good.
I hope.
Okay, that's good. And we got Yulia, another student. I don't remember if I saw you at my class before. Yulia, hello to you. Can you hear me?
Hello everyone. I'm a newbie here.
Good. Nice to meet you.
I'm quite shy, and it's a quarter after midnight here, where I live. So
okay, and where do you come from? Sorry, I don't know, where do you come from? Oh, Yulia, sorry.
Orenburg region. Now I'm in Orenburg region.
I didn't get the region. Okay.
Orenburg. It's on the border with Kazakhstan.
I see. Okay. Well, aren't you feel sleepy there?
No, I feel okay because usually when it's study here, I live in Moscow and I live according to its time. So in Moscow, it's still a quarter after 10.
I see. Okay, so nice to meet you, and I hope you will enjoy our class. Today we're going to talk about very interesting and very important topic, I guess. Well, maybe often discussed, but still it doesn't make the topic less important. So we're going to talk about friends and friendship. So do you have friends? Do you have close friends? And so we'll discuss different issues today. I guess I will now send you the link at once, because there will be some questions and we will start from them. Just a little second. Let me give you the link. So here it goes. So please get the file, download it, and then we'll start our discussion.
Okay, I can actually.
So click in the chat on the right side to you can see the link. Click on it, then you will.
Yeah, I already downloaded it.
Okay, that's great. So has everyone downloaded the file?
Yes.
Great. Yes. Okay. So the first task is the following. So they ask us to think of a close friend of yours, and then you have to ask and answer the questions. So what does it really mean, a close friend? How do you understand this word combination, close friend? A friend, a close friend, an acquaintance. What is the difference between these three words? Althea, what would you say? What does it mean? What does it mean for you, a close friend? Who's that?
Close friend, from my point of view, it's the friends when each other knows everyone, very, very good.
And people know each other very, very well.
Very, very well, yes, very, very well, and you can believe, or how can I say, believe him as.
You can trust him. You can trust.
Yes, trust him as yourself.
Okay, you can trust him the way you trust yourself.
Yes.
I see. Okay, thanks for your definition of a close friend. Dima, are you here?
Yeah, of course.
So, what is close friend for you?
Actually, for me, it's same. If I can trust someone, and if, for example, I have a problem, my friend must help me, and I think it's real friend.
Okay, yeah. So, a close friend for you is the same as a real friend.
Real friend, yeah. I think it's for me synonym.
Okay, there are synonyms. Good. Close friend, real friend. Good. Yulia, what about you? What do you think? Who is the close friend?
I think a close friend is someone who is like a relative to you. You have a very strong bond with him. For me, it's my boyfriend.
Okay, that's your boyfriend. Okay. So when your boyfriend is your close friend, it's perfect. It's great. Good. Valentina, what do you think about a close friend? What will be your definition of this word combination?
Close friend for me is person whom I can believe. I can talk a lot, but I can't talk everything such person, because for me the best friend and close friend, it is not the same.
What's the difference for you between a close friend and the best one?
The best friend for me is a person whom I can talk everything. I can. I know that he always helps me, and I can hope that he helped me.
Okay. Well, when you say, so sorry for interrupting. He friends. It can be she or he. So you can say a person, or there is another way to say like them. You know, in English they usually say them or they. Well, if you talk about a person, for example, it's a person whom I can trust, and they. And then when you go on talking about the person, you can replace it by the word they, because it can be really he or she, or just say he or she, or just a person. Because when you say he, it means that you're talking about a guy, a man. Okay, so that's it. So the best friend for you is different from a close friend. So best friend, you cannot talk on all the well discuss all the topics with the close friends, but with the best one you can. So, yeah, is that what you wanted to say? Okay, I see. Thank you. Evgeny, what is?
I can.
Come on, go on. Valentina, go on.
I can tell my secrets the best friend, but I can't tell it to the close friend.
Okay, you cannot tell some secrets, some intimate secrets to your close friend, but it's close, you know, very close. It should be the person whom you could tell everything. I would rather agree with Dmitry that close friend is the best friend, as for me, but, well, different people have different opinions. Okay, thank you, Valentina. Evgeny, who is the best, not best actually, I was asking about close friends. So, who is the close friend for you, Evgeny? If you are here.
Yes, I'm here. Who's the, I think that the closest friend is the friend that can forgive you everything.
Forgive?
Yeah. And the second, it doesn't matter how long you didn't see each other, you still, every time you meet him, you're just, it's like the first time you meet him, you know? You just, yeah, if you don't, you can quarrel all the time, but at the same time you are doing the same job, you know? You're working like in this, you are going to get in the same direction.
I see. So you have always something in common, and you can always discover something new about your close friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the difference for you between a close friend and a best friend? Is there any difference, or there is no difference?
Best friend and close friend. I think there is no difference.
No difference. So okay. So you share the Dmitry's opinion, and actually mine. I also think so, but can be different. Well, now thanks for your opinion on the matter. Now let's proceed with a question. So I guess everyone has got close friends. So here we've got a list of questions, and I'd like you to ask each other these very questions. So the first question. Yulia, will you be so kind to ask the first question to anyone you wish, from friends we've got here? Dmitry, Evgeny, Althea, or Valentina. So, okay, Yulia.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So please ask, you just say the name, and then you ask the question.
Before asking question to you. How long
Sorry, can you speak a little bit louder, because I cannot hear you very well, and I guess others.
I'm going to ask a question to Valentina.
Okay, so you guys, Valentina.
Valentina, how long have you known your close friend?
Okay, Valentina, how long have you known your close friends?
I have known my close friend about 10 years.
For about 3 years?
10, yes.
10 years. Okay. Oh, well, so it's a kind of long period of time. Good. Well, Valentina, now you ask question. Well, next question to anyone you wish. But try just a second. Well, try to give an answer with some details, with some comments. Okay, just well, to make your answer a little bit more interesting and more informative.
My question to Dmitry. Dmitry.
Number 2. So where did you meet?
How many best or close friends do you have?
Just a second, Valentina. We are taking questions from the list given.
What? Oh, sorry.
Can you just follow the list? Well, and then maybe we'll ask some other questions. So the second question.
Where did you meet your friend?
Your close friend.
Close friend. Yes, sorry.
Actually, I met my friend at school. We started.
What? We started being friends?
Yeah, we started being friends from the first class and continued.
Great.
The first grade, yeah, and now we are friends. Still are friends.
Yeah, you're still close friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So it happened at school, and who was the first, if you remember, who was the first one to, I don't know, to initiate the friendship, and how did it happen?
Actually, I don't remember. I remember that we are start to meet. We meet, and from this moment we are friends.
Okay. And what's his or her name is a guy, isn't he?
It is guys. Yeah.
Okay. Name?
What?
What's his name?
It is Alexandra and Nikita.
Oh yeah, two friends, two close friends.
Yeah.
Okay, Alexander and Nikita. Good, I see. Okay, hello to Albina. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
Well, join our discussion. We talking about friends and friendship. So, Dmitry, will you ask the next question to anyone you wish?
Yeah, sure. It is question for Albina.
Okay.
Why?
Just again, Albina, have you got the file downloaded?
No, may you give me please?
Okay, so Dmitry, ask a question to someone else, and Albina will just have time to get the file downloaded.
Okay, for you then.
Okay.
Why do you get on well?
Why, or was it why? Oh yeah, that's okay. So sorry, that's great. Why? Why do you get on well with your close friend?
It's a great question. A tough question, I would say.
Tough question, isn't it?
We both share same interests. We actually don't like hanging out a lot. We prefer watching series, movies, reading, staying at home. So maybe it was because of it.
Okay, thank you. Well, your question to anyone else? Well, to Albina, I guess, because she hasn't replied yet.
Oh, yeah. Albina, how do you keep in touch with your close friend the rest of the time when you don't see each other?
Close friend or soulmate?
Close friends. So it was a question off the list, I guess, yeah? Was your own?
I didn't open it yet.
Not my own question, I just transferred it maybe. The initial question was how do you keep in touch the rest of the time?
Okay, well, we keep in touch. Well, the first question is, what do you have in common, isn't it?
Okay.
No, well, it's not that. Well, your question is also very interesting. I liked it, so let it be. So could you repeat it once again?
How do you keep in touch with your close friend at times when you don't see each other?
Okay, good, thanks. Albina, have you got a question?
My internet.
Okay, we've got some problem with the connection. Can you hear us? Nope. Okay, let's hope that Albina will cope with the internet connection. So, well, who will you address this question to, Julia?
Althea.
Althea, okay.
Sorry? Repeat please once more.
The question once again, Julia, for the third time.
Althea, how do you keep in touch with your close friend at times when you don't see each other often?
I have my best friend. She's in America, and usually we have a talk on Skype.
Okay. Is she American or is she Russian? Just left to America.
She's from Russia. She's from Russia.
She left for America. How long has she been living there?
About 10 years.
10 years. Okay. So her English is perfect, I guess, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So does she help you with English? Do you speak English on Skype?
Yes. Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, but not always.
Yes.
Okay. So, and what does she tell you? Is she satisfied with her life in America? Is she satisfied with her life in America?
Sorry, I can't understand.
Does she like living in America, where there are some problems as everywhere?
No, she likes there.
She likes being there.
Yeah.
Okay. And where does she live? I mean, what city, what state does she live?
She's going to Russia. I don't. If I understand your question.
My question was where exactly does she live? What city, what state in America?
Oh, she lives in New Jersey.
Okay. Have you ever visited her in America?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I'm going. I'm going.
You're gonna do that, okay? So she's been living there for 10 years. That is your best friend, and she's never invited you, or she has, but you had no possibility.
No, she invites me a lot of time.
Okay, she often does, but
Yes.
why don't you go there?
No, yes, I can't just now, but
Okay.
I'm going.
I see. But
yeah.
you will. When will you go there?
I'm going about at the last of this year or at the next year.
At the end of the year?
Yeah, or at the next year.
Or next year. I see. Okay, thanks. So, Althea, your question to maybe Valentina or someone else?
Valentina, yes. Valentina, tell me please, how do you keep in touch the rest of the time?
Okay, there is actually the same question. I guess Yuda asked you a little bit changed, but let's ask question about in common number 4.
Number 4. What is it? Have you ever lost touch? This one.
No. What do you have in common? Well, it is. So the first one, how long have you known the close friend of yours? Where did you meet? Okay, was asked. How do you get on? Why do you get on well? And the fourth question, what do you? Can you see it, Althea? It is in yellow color or in a brown one. What do you have in common?
What do you have in common? This one.
That's right. Yeah, that was the question we stopped at, and nobody wanted to ask it in a way. So.
Valentina, tell me please, what do you have in common with your close friend?
I think we do sports together, and it's important for us because we communicate long time, and I think sometimes we like the same music or the same film, the same books, and we have a lot of themes.
In common.
Pardon?
You have a lot of things in common.
Yes.
As far as it goes. So the first thing there is that you go in for sports, the same kind of sport. You listen to the same type of music, read the same books. Well, sometimes, but you have a lot of things to discuss together, right?
Yes. A lot.
That's good. So I guess you're lucky. You got such a friend. You have a lot of things in common. Okay, good. Thank you. So Valentina, now Albina has come back. So will you ask questions to Albina, please?
Albina, the questions for you. Do you ever argue? What about?
Well, do you ever argue with your close friends?
With your close friends?
What about? What do you argue about, if you do?
I think we didn't have the situation. Maybe we were have, but I can't to remind this situation because
I can't remember.
I don't remember the situation because we have been getting on well together for a long time, and we are like a house on a fire together. So no.
I see. So you don't remember because maybe it didn't happen. If it did, it wasn't that serious.
Serious.
I mean, if even if you had a kind of an argument, it wasn't that serious because you don't remember it. If it was really serious, so you would remember it, but you don't. So that's good. Okay, good. And well, question to everyone about arguments. Well, do you ever argue with your friends? And if you do, how do you overcome the conflict. What is the best way to do that? Althea, what would you say? What is the best way to get reconciled with your friends after a kind of argument or conflict?
As for me, with this person, I mean my close friend, my best friend, I've never been in conflict.
Okay. No argument. No argument at all. Well, argument can be not really a conflict. It's something like when you don't agree on the matter, on the subject. So you think it's black, and your friend thinks it's white, and it starts, maybe getting irritated a little bit, not that much. It can blossom in a conflict, but conflict is really much more serious. And argument is sometimes like, the first step is discussion. Next step is argument, and then it's a conflict,
If you let me, I'll try to explain how we argue and how we end our conflicts and arguments. We often argue about politics because we have different views, and at some point of the conflict, we just decide not to proceed with arguments. We ask for forgiveness, and for some time it's quite calm, but then we argue again, but it's okay.
I see. Okay. So the most widespread topic you can have an argument about is politics. You're there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other subjects?
Oh, actually no, I can't recall anything about anything except.
Okay. Good, thanks. Dima, what about you? Do you ever have any arguments with your close friends? You've got two of them.
Yeah, of course. We have we argue a lot. We have so many different. Our opinion is so different. And I don't understand how we are continue to be a friend. But we are friends. I don't know what to.
Well, when you have a kind of an argument, how do you get reconciled? How do you overcome the situation, the unpleasant situation?
We cry a lot.
Cry or shout?
Shout.
Oh, yeah, shout, like yelling.
Yeah. But still.
I'm sorry. But when you yell at each other, when you shout at each other, is when the argument is in process. My question was about how do you get it down? How do you get reconciled? How do you put it down? How do you put the fire of the argument down?
Time is the answer on your question.
Time, okay, but there should be one who would, I don't know, call and say, "Come on, sorry, it was just a little bit not in a good mood,
But we understand that it is only discussion, and on next day we can speak normal.
Okay, normally, as if nothing happens. Yeah?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Good. Well, let's continue. Well, who was the last one who answered the question? Valentina was, I guess. Nope. Valentina, were you the last person who answered the question, I guess? No. First, it was Albina, I guess. Albina, could you ask the next question, please?
What is the next in order?
Well, the question from the list is how often do you...
How often do you see each other?
Okay.
And the question will be for Althea.
Well, actually, Althea has already answered this question when answering the other question, but let it be.
The last time I saw her at about 4 years ago.
4 years ago. So,
yes.
Did she come to visit in Russia?
Yes, she was here. She was here. She has been here about 1 month.
She She stayed here for a month.
Yes, stayed here.
Okay. And did she live at your place?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. And actually, what's her job? What does she do there in America, in the United States?
She has 3 children.
Okay, good. Is she married to an American guy?
Yes.
Okay, I see. So she's busy with her kids.
Yes.
Or maybe
She has very hard расписание, как там, timetable.
Timetable, okay, I see. Well, and how old is her eldest child? Well, I said kids, maybe they are not kids anymore.
The youngest about a year.
Oh, okay, a year, and the eldest?
The oldest is 6 years.
Okay, I see. So she has a lot of work to do. Three kids, it's tough work. Okay, I see. Thanks. Okay, so your question to anyone else?
Just a moment. Yulia?
I'm here.
Tell me, please. Do you think you'll stay friends a lot of time?
Oh, I hope so. Actually, we are going to get married maybe next year. So I hope it will be happy marriage and we stay friends. So yeah.
I'm sorry, Alfia, what was your question? I missed it.
Do you think the last one?
The last one. Do you think you? Okay. 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 And Yulia, could you repeat please what the answer was?
I hope we will stay friends because we are going to get married next year, and I hope with all my heart that it will be happy marriage and we stay friends. Maybe not forever, but for quite a long time.
Just your best friend, your close friend, that is your boyfriend. You said at the beginning. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Good luck for you, Yulia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we wish you to. Like the happy end of your story, well, not happy end. I mean, the happy end of your love story. Well, I mean, and we wish you to stay friends after getting married, because you know there are always some problems maybe when people get married, but you will overcome them and stay friends. Like Dima told us that he also had some arguments with his best friends, close friends, but the next stage was they forget about it. Sorry.
The best friends, as they say, is the best partners.
Yeah, that's right. If you met a partner who becomes your best friend, you are really lucky. That's good. Okay. Well, it was the last question, but actually we got others. Have you ever? Well, actually, do from the giving. Okay. The pre-lost. Have you ever lost touch? Why and when? Have you ever lost touch with your friends? Close friends, why and when? So, Dima, will you tell us?
Yeah, no, I lost touch with my friends. My friends.
Never lost touch with your friends?
No, we are lost.
Oh, really?
Touch. Yeah, because they go to the Russia and I stay in Ukraine. And
where did they go?
To Russia.
They went to Russia. Okay. Yeah. What about internet, Skype, Facebook, and other social?
But I don't like this stuff. I think we will be friends without all this technology.
Everything.
Yeah, without all this technology, we will be friends.
But do you ever call each other? I don't know. Do you ever contact each other?
Last 2 months, no.
So you haven't been talking to your friends for a month?
What? Repeat, please.
You haven't been talking to your close friends for a month?
Yeah, now we don't speak 2 months.
2 months?
2 months, 2 months.
Okay, 2 months, I see. Well, I hope you will keep in touch, because if these are true friends, don't lose them. Okay?
I think everything will be okay.
That's good. Okay, yeah, that's good to be sure of something. So keep on believing and try to keep in touch anyway. Good. So thanks for your answers. Now we will listen listen. We will listen to a record, and your task will be, well, first we'll read the sentences from A to F, and then we'll have to tell. So which sentences are each person talking about? We've got 1, 2, and 3. So there will be 3 people talking. So you will have to decide. For example, person number 1 said about A, C, E, for example. Person number 2 was talking about B, F, C, whatever. So that's your task, is to match 1, 2, 3. I mean the number of the person to the sentence we've got here. But first, let's look through the sentences. So sentence A, Althea, will you read it out, please?
Men keep their friends longer than women.
In women, okay, there is A. Well, we will discuss later if you agree or not. First, let's just read, then listen and match, and then we'll have a discussion. B, Yulia?
It's more difficult to keep in touch with friends than it used to be.
Okay, it's more difficult to keep in touch with friends than it used to be. Do you understand this used to be?
Yeah, I understand that it means that it was in the past, but it's not actual now.
Yep, that's good, thanks. Perfect definition, explanation. C, Valentina.
It's impossible to stay good friends with an ex-partner.
With an ex-partner. Interesting statement. D, Dima.
You should never criticize your friends.
Criticize
Your friend's partner.
Never criticize your friend's partner. E, Althea.
You should never lend your money to a friend.
That's it. Lend money to your friend. And the last one, F, Yulia.
You can only have 2 or 3 close friends.
That's it. So 6 sentences, and now let's listen to a record. And I would ask you, if you have a good memory, you can do it, like mentally. But if not, I would advise you to put on a sheet of paper and copy it or something like A, B, C, or maybe not 1, 2, and 3. And while listening to the record, just put a letter you think is related to the person who is talking. Okay? Is the task clear enough? Do you understand what you have to do?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, no questions. So now get your microphones muted, please, and let's listen to the dialogue. Okay, let's get started.
4.14. 1.
I don't agree at all. I think it's much easier. Today you can text, you can email, you can chat online on Messenger and things like that. I'm still in touch with some friends who I met on holiday last year, even though they live miles away.
2.
Actually, I think it's probably true, because I know a lot of men who are still friends with people that they went to primary school with, but I don't know many women who are. For example, my brother has a friend called Tim, who he's known since they were 3 years old, but I think the reason why is because men's friendships are less intense, sort of less intimate than women's friendships. As men only ever talk about sport or superficial things, it doesn't matter if they've completely changed and don't have much in common anymore. They can still talk about football.
3.
You definitely shouldn't. I mean, that's the quickest way to lose a friendship. If you don't like a friend's girlfriend, you should just keep quiet. You have to wait until they break up. And of course, then you can say how awful you thought she was, and your friend will agree and think you're being supportive. But if you say anything bad while they're still madly in love, it's a disaster. I know, because it happened to me once with a friend of mine. I said something negative about his girlfriend, and now we're not friends anymore.
Okay, so that's it. Well, here actually we have listened to the record. I got you a little bit mistaken. Well, here the task is a little bit different. Actually, you have to choose the sentences from A, B, C, D, E, F that people are talking about in this record. I'm sorry, I got you a little bit mistaken. That was my fault. So, which sentences are they talking about?
A.
Althea, would you start, please?
From my point of view, the first question: men keep their friends longer than women.
Then women.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Another one. Valentina. So, which sentences from the list given A, B, C, D, E, F are they talking about? So, A has been mentioned. Another one.
I have heard that they discussed the first sentence, A, men keep other friends longer than women.
Sorry, which one?
A.
A, well, A has been mentioned already. Well, another one.
But I have not heard anything else. Sorry.
You haven't understood others?
Yes, I have.
Okay, if you can give us another one.
You should never criticize your friends' partners.
You should never criticize your friend's partner. So they have been discussing it. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Who? The guy or the girl?
It was guy, short guy.
Okay. Maybe Yulia. What about you? What do you think? What another one?
Yeah, it was also another one. It all started with discussion about.
Sorry. There is some sound noise. I can't hear you properly.
There were also another one. It all started with the discussion about B. That it's difficult to keep in touch with friends than it used to be.
So which letter?
B. If I'm not mistaken.
More difficult to keep in touch with friends than it used to be.
Yes.
So okay. Any other sentences being discussed in the record in the records actually? Nope.
I couldn't recognize.
Okay. Thanks for your answers. Let's listen once again in parts, and then it'll be easier for you to find all the sentences. So the first one.
4.14. 1.
I don't agree at all. I think it's much easier. Today, you can text, you can email, you can chat online on Messenger and things like that. I'm still in touch with some friends who I met on holiday last year, even though they live miles away.
So that is... What is it about?
It's B. I think it's B.
That's right. I would agree with you. Who would disagree? Do you agree with Yulia that there is B? There is about B? Nope. Althea, what do you think?
I missed this recognize this one.
You haven't been listening to this the first the first statement, explanation of the guy. Okay, Valentina, have you got it?
I think it's B, I agree.
Could you speak a little bit louder because I can't hear very well, please?
I think it's B.
You think you agree? Okay.
No, I think it's B. I agree with you.
Oh, sorry. I think it's B. I agree. Good. Dima, do you agree with Yulia and?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, there is B. Good. Let's listen to the next one.
Actually, I think it's.
I'm still in touch with some friends who I met on holiday last year, even though they live miles away.
Yeah, there is the first one. The second.
2.
Actually, I think it's probably true, because I know a lot of men who are still friends with people that they went to primary school with, but I don't know many women who are. For example, my brother has a friend called Tim, who he's known since they were 3 years old, but I think the reason why is because men's friendships are less intense, sort of less intimate than women's friendships. As men only ever talk about sport or superficial things, it doesn't matter if they've completely changed and don't have much in common anymore. They can still talk about football.
So, that is about Dima.
A.
I got A. Men keep their friend longer than women.
Okay, Althea, do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, okay, that's good. Well, let's listen to number 3.
3. You definitely shouldn't. I mean, that's the quickest way to lose a friendship. If you don't like a friend's girlfriend, you should just keep quiet. You have to wait until they break up. And of course, then you can say how awful you thought she was, and your friend will agree and think you're being supportive. But if you say anything bad while they're still madly in love, it's a disaster. I know, because it happened to me once with a friend of mine. I said something negative about his girlfriend, and now we're not friends anymore.
So that's it. And the third one is Valentina.
As I understand, it's
B.
C.
It's B.
It's C.
C. It's impossible to stay good friends with an ex-partner.
Yes.
Okay. Who has got another opinion here? What was your variant?
You should never criticize your friend's partner.
You should never criticize your friend's partner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. Actually, the variant Dima told us about after the first listening to the record. So these are 3 sentences mentioned in the record: A, B, and D. Now, well, let's just have a little discussion about all the statements, all the sentences. So the first one: men keep their friends longer than women. Let's listen to Julia's, well, to women's opinion on the matter. So do you agree with the statement or not, Julia?
Actually, I don't know. I think there is something. There is something about this idea. Maybe something true. Because I also met a lot of men who kept their friendship for a long time, but I've met women not so often, so maybe it's true. I don't know.
So you haven't met many women who would have like friends for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
I have met some men, and they keep in touch with their friends, close friends, for longer than women. Okay, so maybe it's true, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Sorry?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay, Mafia, comment on it. Why don't you think so?
I think it depends on person. It depends on person.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Are you a man or a woman?
It doesn't matter
if friend, yes.
you're a man or a woman.
Yes. If you have a good friend, a best friend, a close friend, I mean, it doesn't matter who are you.
It doesn't matter, yeah, well, the sex, if you're a woman or a man.
Yes.
Okay, and you've got a very, very good and bright example. Yeah? You've known your close friend for 10 years or more. You said 10, yeah?
Yes, 10 years, yes. And one more thing, Svetozar, we haven't any conflict.
Yeah, you have never had any conflicts.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Really good. You are lucky devil you are, you know, the expression. I mean, it's really nice. And if you can... But, you know, Althea, the point is that your close friend lives far from you. You know, you are talking on Skype, but if you live something like together or in the same city, do you think you would have the same relationship?
Before her leaving Russia, we've been together about 4 or 5 years together every day.
Every day?
Yes.
Okay, and you didn't. You really never had any arguments, no?
Never. Yeah.
It's really awesome. I don't know. It's next to impossible. I know. I think that all people have some little arguments, misunderstandings sometimes. But if you didn't, it's really cool. It's awesome. Great. Okay, Dima, I'd like to know your opinion about this statement. The first one, like men keep their friends longer than women. What do you think on the matter?
I think if we speak general, I agree that men keep their friend longer than women. I think it's like a rule, but in our rule we have exception. Maybe Alfia is an exception.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
not? I don't want to say that the friendship between woman and woman impossible, but I don't believe in this friendship.
You don't believe in friendship between two women?
Yeah.
But for exceptions. In majority, it's impossible, but there are exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And why isn't it? Why is friendship between two women? Why is it impossible?
I'd say people in audio, for example, men have a lot of common things that then they can do. Women, I think, general can only speak. In some exception, women can have, might have same sports or something else.
You remember Valentina told us about having a lot in common with your close friend: sports, music, books, different hobbies. Isn't that enough?
It can be exception.
Okay, we've got to exception today, Valentina.
Why not?
No fear. Okay, thanks for your opinion, Dima. Good.
Svetozar, one more thing.
Sure.
If their husbands has the common,
I'm sorry, can you repeat this?
One more thing. If two women has friendship, so
yeah.
And if they have husbands.
If they are married, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, yes, and also they can be more closer if their husbands has common.
Have something in common.
Yes. And
So,
their friendship will be a long times.
okay, so if two women are friends and they are married, both of them, and their husbands are also close friends, that can make friendship closer. Is that what you wanted to say?
I'd like to say if we have two women, close friends, so, and they have married, so.
They are married.
Yes, they are married. And if they are truly friends.
If they are true friends.
True friends, yes. Their husbands also be. Yes, friends.
Yeah, should be friends.
Later,
so.
yes.
Oh,
and
later.
Their friendship will be for a long time.
Yeah, well, it will be for life.
Yes.
Friendship for life. Okay, but
I want to add something. For example, we may say everything about this topic, but in history we have answer. We know the friendship between men, but in history I don't know any examples about friendship between two women.
It depends on the person.
Well, it depends on the person. Well, I guess you could find some examples. Maybe it's not that evident.
But about men, everything is simple. We can see many examples.
Okay. Good. Actually, I wanted to say something. Well, if it is about, well, for example, a situation, two women, they are close friends, and a man appears, and both women like the man. They really fall in love, you know, with men. Can it be a kind of a conflict, the reason for a conflict, for an argument? So two women have been close friends for a long time, like for 10 years or maybe more or less, doesn't matter. But can a man destroy women's friendship? What do you think?
May I?
Sure, Althea.
I think if two women fall in love with one man,
yeah.
One of them must tell the first about that man, and the other must stay him for her.
Leave him, her. Well, but they meet a man at the same time, just like, you know, a kind of meeting, party. They see that him like, you know, at the same time, simultaneously, they fall in love, like, wow, wow. And who should, you know, see the man and go out and leave the man for her friends? It's difficult. I mean, is it because can it be? You say that it should be the way it should be, but does it always happen this way? My question was if a man can destroy women's friendship. Valentina?
No, I think so.
You don't think?
I think a woman can betray her friend because of a man.
Okay, a woman can betray her friend because of a man. Okay, I see your opinion. Well, we've got also another student, Svetlana. Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, sure.
Okay, Svetlana, what do you think? Well, we are talking about friendship. And the question is, can a man destroy? Can a man destroy a friendship between two women? What do you think?
No.
Oh, it's quite a difficult question.
Sorry?
But oh yeah, he can do this. Definitely, because it depends on the situation. If, for example, we are talking about husband and wife, yeah, he can. But if it's like they're friends, maybe it's not possible. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, sure, it depends. It always depends. But just theoretically, I guess there are some cases like that. Two women. What is the best solution? Well, Althea said that one of the women should just leave that guy for another woman. But maybe it would be better just that none of the women.
Svetozar.
Yeah.
One more thing. That man also must fall in love with one of them.
And if he indulges, he hesitates, he doesn't know whom to choose.
Yes.
Well, yeah, there is really a difficult situation, I guess, but it happens, and I guess sometimes this situation can destroy friendship between two people. Sometimes it happens. There are some examples. Okay, good, thanks. Let's continue. Well, we don't have really much time. Okay, so let's leave this list of topics. Let's now pass to expressions. So there are speaking, but we have actually discussed a lot, and expressions about friendship. So I prepared for you. The first one is really interesting. I like it much. Julia, will read it out, please.
A true friend is someone who thinks that you are a good egg, even though he knows that you are slightly cracked. Bernard Melzer.
That's it. So a true friend is someone who thinks that you are a good egg, even though he knows that you're a little slightly cracked. So how do you understand it? A little comment on it. Dima. How do you understand the expression? Because actually it's not the direct meaning, of course. Dima? I cannot hear you. Can you switch on?
Excuse me. I think real friends, friends in general, can see something in you that cannot see other people. And maybe for this meaning they can see your good sides when everyone see only bad.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Well, let's pass to expression number 2. Well, Svetlana, will you read it out, please? Have you got the file? I guess you haven't. Oops.
Oh, yes, but I haven't downloaded it yet. I can't see it. I don't know where it is.
Okay. So let's just listen to other series. Okay, will you read it out, please?
I remember the phrase "a friend in need is a friend indeed."
Okay.
I just watched the phrase "a friend in need is a friend indeed."
Yeah, I see. Well, depending that you joined our class a little bit late, but okay. At the beginning, I sent the link. But okay, we don't have just much time now. Just listen and we'll discuss it. Okay, will you read it out, please? Number 2.
Number 2. Remember, the greatest gift is not found in a store nor under the tree, but it's the hearts of true friends.
Okay. Do you agree with it, Althea? How do you understand it?
Yes. in my opinion, it's very lucky to have a good friend.
Yes, you're lucky. You are lucky if you have a good friends. You are really lucky if you have a good friend. So, and can friendship be bought? Can you buy friendship?
No, you can't.
You can't. If it's about true, sincere one, it's impossible.
Yes, it's impossible.
But sometimes people pretend being friends just because they really want to get something, like a gift, money, car, house, whatever. Okay, good. And the last one, number 3. Valentina, will you read it out, please?
Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend.
That's it. Okay, very nice one, in my opinion. So, how do you understand it? Do you agree with it or not? So, a little comment on it, Valentina.
I think I understand it that the person needs to be honest with others and talk them about his feeling and
their feelings.
Their feelings and their emotions.
Talking about your close friend, Valentina, does your close friend walk by your side, beside you, in front, behind, or by your side? In the figurative meaning, of course. Does your close friend walk in front of you, behind you, or by your side? On the way of life, if you wish.
My close friends can walk only beside me.
Sorry, can walk
only beside me.
Only besides you. Okay. So, and if a friend who works in front or behind, it's well, the friendship is under a doubt. Okay. Good, guys. So thanks a lot for coming to my class. Well, today we've been discussing a really interesting question. I mean, not question, a lot of interesting question, an interesting topic, and it was really discussion point because someone agreed, someone disagreed, and I could hear different points of view. Thanks for them. So I wish you to keep in touch with your friends, not to have any quarrels, any disputes, and if it happens, just try to find a compromise or something. Well, because if it's true friends, there is another expression. True friends are really difficult to find, impossible to forget, and something else. Anyway, well, true friends are really difficult to find, and so don't lose them. Keep in touch and appreciate the friendship, because if you've met a good friend, so that can be for life. So like Althea has known her friend for 10 years. And actually, Valentina as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, Yulia, I wish you to get married with your best friends and to have you as that way for long years, maybe for life. Okay. So thanks everyone for coming for this discussion. Have you got any question to us, maybe? Nope.
No.
Okay. So in this case, I wish you to have a nice evening, sleep well, and see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.